Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I have another fruit review video for you, and I'm going to be talking all about the Canistel or egg fruit or Yellow Sapote. I'm going to tell you some nutritional benefits of it, where they come from, where they grow. I'm going to show you how to eat it and describe what it tastes like. Let's get started. The egg fruit, or canistel, is native to southern Mexico. It's also native to places like Belize and Guatemala and El Salvador, but it is cultivated all over the world in places like Indonesia, Costa Rica, Brazil, here in the United States, Australia, the Philippines. It grows really well here in Florida and Hawaii and places in Texas. And there's other places that it grows as well. It is part of the sapote family. I did a couple other videos on some sapotes, the mame sapote and then the sapodilla. Check out those videos if you're interested in checking those fruits out. And one thing to note is the size of these and shape will vary depending on the cultivar and the tree. Sometimes they'll be like this size, which is almost like the size of a plum, but oblong in shape. Sometimes they'll be a lot bigger and almost like the shape of a heart almost. And so just keep that in mind. The sizes will vary, and they'll be green, and then they'll turn a bright like yellowish orange. And then when they're ripe, they'll be a different color, more of a brownish color, and there'll be like a soft give to it. That's how you know when it's ripe, soft give to it. But they do spoil quickly, so you'll need to eat them once you buy them from like the store. You'll need to eat them fairly quickly. I got these from my local Asian supermarket. They were $6.99 a pound, so not super cheap. And then the uses for it, you can eat it fresh. They'll put it in like smoothies and desserts. You could also dry it out and grind it up into like a powder and use it as a flour. So there's a lot of uses for this fruit. And then the name egg fruit comes from, as once you'll see when I cut into it, it looks like an egg yolk. And then the taste also is similar to an egg yolk, but I'll get more into that in just a bit. Some health benefits for these. They are a good source of vitamin A and niacin, a good source of calcium and vitamin C. They are heart healthy, so healthy for the heart. They help lower the risk of diabetes, and they are very high in fiber. So how do you eat it? Well, you eat it similar to an avocado. Again, there should be soft give to it when it's ripe, and then just cut it right in half like this. And then when you look on in the inside, this one is getting a little bit bad, like it's a little bit rotten or bad on this side right here. So I'm not going to eat this one. This one's a little too old. Now this one looks pretty nice. So just cut it in half. You might have to go around a pit here and open it up, and that looks a lot better. And sometimes there'll be 1 or 2 pits in there. So that's what it looks like. Pretty neat. And then the texture will be creamy or dry, but you can see how that looks like an egg yolk, right? In there. Yeah, depending on the variety and the cultivar, it'll be either like a creamy custard texture on the inside, or it'll be more like a little bit dry, like an egg yolk. And then you don't really eat the skin. You'll just come in here with a spoon and you'll just scoop out the flesh like this, similar to an avocado, okay? And now I am going to give this a taste and tell you what it tastes like. So this one tastes like a slightly creamy egg yolk, but there's still like that little pasty, granulated taste from the egg yolk of a hard-boiled egg. So there's a little bit of that kind of grainy taste. But there's not really an eggy taste. Maybe a slightly hard-boiled eggy taste to it, but it is sweet. It's fairly sweet, and it has kind of like a, I would say, a sweet potato, like a baked sweet potato, remnants of that type of a flavor to it. Maybe a good way to describe it is like a mix between like a sweet potato pie, and like a hard-boiled egg. If all of those came together and had a baby, that's kind of what this would be like. But again, the texture on the inside will vary depending on the fruit. Like sometimes it could be nice and creamy, like a custard. And other times it'll be more dry like this. But it's really good. I like it. It's kind of an interesting, unique flavor. Like sometimes when I'm eating it, I feel like I'm eating like a hard-boiled egg, but that's sweet. Yeah. Very interesting, cool fruit. I could definitely see how this would be used in like baking and baked goods and other types of dishes. I like it. I enjoy it. I definitely encourage you to give this a try if you ever get a chance. Very interesting, fun little fruit. Again, this is the Canistel or egg fruit or Yellow Sapote. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. If you love these fruit videos, check out this playlist over here of all these different fruit reviews that I've done. There's so many different exotic fruits and things that I've reviewed, and I show you how to eat them, give you some nutritional facts about them, and then describe their taste. So check those out if you like. Take care, everyone. Check out my other videos. Until next time, happy fruit tasting.